Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Silent Reviews here, coming at you guys with another video today. I saw a bunch of shit come up in my news feed on Facebook, and I just feel like I gotta talk about all of this in one video. So this is exactly what I'm gonna be doing. I did say before, when I was talking about my Fastlane video, that I was gonna be doing more news and rumors for you guys once I find some more shit, and lucky for me, I found some more shit. So here's what I have for you. Yeah, I'm kind of like in this group chat right now with Chris, Richard, and Daniel, and these guys are just like the project that we have going on tomorrow for Chris's channel. Apparently Chris made a group chat about it, and we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So now they're just spamming me, and I don't really care. I mean, well, I guess, what does Richard have to say?
Well, Chris, I'm waiting on you. When the fuck you're gonna tell me when you're gonna get here, you fucking bitch?
Well then, okay. Alright, Richard. Okay. So let's get into the news, guys. The first thing I gotta talk about, and this is very, very serious because this could affect WrestleMania. It says here, Kofi Kingston's WWE WrestleMania match could involve a New Day breakup. How many times have we seen in the past years that they've been saying the New Day's gonna break up and they're all gonna go their separate ways? So many times, and it hasn't happened. But apparently here in this article, it claims that it is bound to happen at Fastlane. So it says here, the New Day made their official WWE debut on November 28th, 2014. I can't believe this. They've been together for 5 years. That's crazy. Kofi Kingston was already a seasoned superstar, which is accentuated in his current push. Although Kofi, Big E, and Xavier Woods have won a lot of matches, won 5 WWE Tag Team Championships, and sold truckloads of merchandise, nothing can last forever. Perhaps Kofi Kingston's push is the beginning of the end for the New Day. Brian Alvarez said on Wrestling Observer Live that he believes after Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan's match at Fastlane, Big E will pull a Seth Rollins and take out Kofi Kingston, betraying him to start a WrestleMania program between the two. It says here, and I quote, Big E is going to turn on Kofi Kingston. I watched the show last night. Kofi's talking about how he loves his brothers. He's getting another opportunity at the WWE Championship. These guys are just hanging out in the background and throwing pancakes. It's inevitable. Big E versus Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania. That's my prediction. End quote. It was noted that WWE will likely continue on with their plan to pair Daniel Bryan up with a returning superstar at WrestleMania, as we previously reported. I talked about that in another video. It might be a very sad moment to see the New Day break up, but it also makes you wonder where Xavier Woods would fit in the situation if WWE goes with Alvarez's prediction. So, I don't know what to think of this, guys. It appears that New Day is going to be breaking up. And it says it's bound to happen at Fastlane. After Kofi Kingston has his title match with Daniel Bryan, it says that Big E is going to turn on Kofi. But the question is, what is Xavier Woods going to do? Is he going to align himself with Big E, or is he going to go with Kofi, or is he just going to go by himself? Like, they didn't say anything about Xavier in this article, so I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with him if this actually does happen. But, I mean, look, I love the New Day. The New Day's great. They're one of the best tag teams in the entire world, no doubt. They're up there with the Usos, and they're up there with the Young Bucks, and then the Briscoe brothers. They're up there with all those tag teams. They're one of the best tag teams in the entire world. We all know that. But, am I okay with the New Day breaking up? I mean, as long as you have a good opposition and a good plan for each member separately, I guess it could work. But if you have nothing really planned for these guys, if they want to go separate, then I don't know if that's a good idea. But I mean, I guess if you want to have Big E as a heel again, then you can try to see what happens. But I don't know if anybody would care. Does anybody really want to see Kofi and Big E go at it at WrestleMania? I mean, I don't really think that's a WrestleMania match, to be honest. Unless they really build up the feud, because everybody's on fire with Kofi right now, just like they are with Becky. If they can really, I don't know, if this does happen and Big E does turn on Kofi and then they are going to feud at WrestleMania, and they're going to have this match, then they could build up Kofi to the hottest that they ever done it before with him. And they could make Big E a credible threat to Kingston at WrestleMania. So it could happen. But we'll see what happens. Now, this next one is really interesting because, one, I didn't know about this, and two, it's been apparently going on for quite some time now. So it says here, WWE's newest real-life couple has been revealed. According to Body Slam, Charlotte Flair is dating SmackDown Live superstar Andrade. The two have been dating for a few weeks now and aren't hiding the fact that they're dating, as some fans have seen them cuddling at an airport. With that being said, below is the updated list of real-life WWE couples. Includes both married and dating. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, The Undertaker and Michelle McCool, The Miz and Maurice, Rusev and Lana, Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, Alexa Bliss and Buddy Murphy, Dean Ambrose and Renee Young, Killian Dane and Nikki Cross, Maria Kanellis and Mike Kanellis, Cesaro and Sarah Amato. I don't know who that is. I think she's one of the trainers at the Performance Center. I'm pretty sure. Sarah Banks, Sasha Banks and Sarah Tun, better known as Mikaze. Mandy Rose and Tino Sabatelli, Ricochet and Casey Catanzaro, Jimmy Uso and Naomi, Ty Dillinger and Peyton Royce, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair and Montez Ford, Zack Ryder and Chelsea Green, Sarah Logan and Raymond Rowe, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, Liv Morgan and Tyler Bate, Keith Lee and Mia Yim, Roderick Strong and Marina Shafir, Carmella and Corey Graves. And then at the bottom on Charlotte, the new one, Charlotte Flair and Andrade. Hey man, good for Andrade. Good for Charlotte Flair. I'm okay with that. And this whole time we were thinking that Andrade was with Zelina Vega. And then we found out afterwards that she was married to Aleister Black, and nobody knew about it until they revealed it. So, wow. There goes that. We'll see. I'm liking this. I mean, if they're both happy, then I'm happy too. So good for them. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa could have a big WWE Fastlane match. Now it says here that WWE brought up 4 of NXT's top superstars to the main roster out of the blue this week. This decision was made last week, and Triple H was even told about this until it was too late to change plans. It looks like... Oh my god, okay. It looks like WWE could be having some big plans for these 4 new call-ups, unlike their last batch, who apart from Lacey Evans, WWE has seemed to regulate to a much lower level. Dave Meltzer noted on Wrestling Observer Radio that it appears the Revival and DIY will continue the main roster feud that they started this week, and these two teams will know, since they know each other so well and have torn the house down plenty of times in NXT. Now it looks like a Raw Tag Team title match could be in line at Fastlane in Cleveland, Ohio. Interestingly enough, Cleveland, Ohio is the hometown of Johnny Gargano. I did not know that. If this match does happen, just the fact that Johnny Wrestling is in a title match in Cleveland is bound to sell more tickets. He is absolutely loved there after coming from the Cleveland-based AIW promotion that still has a very strong fan base to this day. So if DIY is able to capture the Raw Tag Team titles in Cleveland, that might be the biggest pop of the night, no matter how WWE puts the rest of the card. I mean, I'd be okay with that. If you really want to sell Fastlane out, then you have 2 of the best in NXT, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. So if you want to have them on the show, fight the Revival for the Raw Tag Team titles, I think it'd be fucking great, man. I mean, the match they had on Raw was decent, but if they do have this match at Fastlane, it could very well steal the show. So I think that's a great idea. I hope it happens. Because who else is the Revival going to face at Fastlane? Rude and Gable? I mean, don't get me wrong, they had great matches in the past, but I think it'll be better if we see DIY. They'll be their first main roster pay-per-view, Fastlane, so that'd be cool. Finally, guys, I want to end this one here with this. This one really, I don't know about this. I'll just let you guys hear this and you tell me what you think. WWE has apparently found their new female Roman Reigns, and no, it is not Ronda Rousey. Says here, As we noted multiple times before, WWE officials are very high on new main roster star Lacey Evans. WWE even discussed doing Asuka versus Lacey Evans for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship at WrestleMania 35, but that most likely won't be happening. According to the Wrestling Observer, Lacey is someone who WWE officials feel they can promote to the mainstream audience because of what she's done in life. Lacey, age 28, is a mother and a former U.S. Marine. She served as a military police officer with the Special Reaction Team, a specialized unit similar to SWAT. She enlisted at age 19 and served for 5 years, earning a bachelor's degree and starting a construction business while on active duty. It was also noted that when Ronda Rousey does leave WWE, the top 3 female stars that are going to be pushed to the company are Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and at the bottom, Lacey Evans. And it says here that WWE officials basically see Lacey as a female Roman Reigns. Oh man. Listen. I'm not really all that high on Lacey Evans yet, but I did enjoy what she did in NXT, you know, with the whole lady gimmick. And she did get some big wins. You know, she defeated Dakota Kai. She even defeated Kairi Sane at the time. She's had some big wins in NXT, don't get me wrong, and she's not that bad in the ring. If they want to build her up and have her as a credible threat and possibly make her one of the top female stars in WWE based off her background, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, they've been trying to get us, the fans, to notice her since she showed up on Raw and SmackDown and The Chamber. So, I guess if you really want to build her up to the point where she's going to be right next to Charlotte and Becky when Ronda Rousey leaves, then go for it. And we'll see what happens. But if it does happen, I hope it's going to be successful for her, because she could very well be a future champion in the making. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. This is just a quick little video, news and rumors. I'm going to be doing more of these once I find more shit. There's also one more thing that I got to mention. And this is not really something that is too surprising, but this was brought up a couple of days ago. Ty Dillinger has apparently asked for his release in WWE. So I don't know if he's going to be heading to AEW or if he's just going to be going to different promotions or he's just going to be off of TV for a while. We don't know. But it says that Ty Dillinger has granted his release for the WWE, and again, we don't know what company he's going to. I feel like since he's leaving WWE, I feel like he's going to go to AEW and join Dean Ambrose. That's if Dean Ambrose joins AEW, or that's if Dean Ambrose leaving is a work or not. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they could have done so much with Ty Dillinger in the past. They did push him to the time where he was going to be a United States champion, but it just didn't work. He had a match with AJ Styles on an episode of SmackDown in Las Vegas, and he almost won the title. And they made him a credible threat to the U.S. title, and they never just went forward with Ty Dillinger's push. So it's kind of sad to see him go, but I guess he can do big wonders for himself in AEW if he does go over there. So hoping big things happen for Ty Dillinger in the near future. I think I'm gonna be doing my NXT and 205 Live review later on. Yeah, I have yet to watch. I watched 205 Live, but I have yet to watch NXT. I have NXT set up on the TV right there. I'm gonna take a quick shower, and I was actually gonna watch NXT from there, and then afterwards I'll be doing my video for NXT and 205 Live. So just stay tuned for that, guys. But if you enjoyed this little news and rumors video, don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, favorite. RKL the like button out of nowhere. Tap the little bell for notifications tap the little bell for notifications for future uploads. And I'll be back within the next couple hours with my NXT 205 Live review. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Too sweet.